welcome to Juice Garden. No, I'm Amy. We're going to be making an acai bowl. Usually customers tend to go for it if it's like after a meal, if they want a dessert or something like that. So what we do is we start off with frozen strawberries. We use frozen strawberries because it gives off more of a sorbet consistency. And then we add 1 banana. Some Brazil nuts. We do run about 3 to 4 Brazil nuts, around that much there. And some almond milk and ice. So a little bit of ice cubes. And this is our almond milk that we make fresh every single morning. What we do is we steep the almonds overnight. So we get 2 cups of almonds and we get 2 cups of water and we soak it overnight. And then in the morning we replace the water with fresh water. And then eventually we strain it through like a cheese grate, like one of these. Cheese popper. And then it becomes this kind of wonderful kind of satin almond milk texture. There we go. I might put in way too much in there. So I might need to put some extra strawberries in. And that's our acai bowl. So then we just blend it up. Our aim for this acai bowl is to have like a thick kind of sorbet consistency. Blend. If it's slow around and it's not liquid up there, it means that it's kind of creating kind of like a stiff texture, which is our aim. So that's quite thick there, and we're just gonna make sure that's all. Now, to you it looks really smooth, but there's actually still chunks of strawberries and a little bit of ice, so I'm just going to blend that up one more time just until we get like a nice smooth consistency. Just for preference, sometimes I add a little bit more almond milk just to make it a little bit more smooth. So just a little bit more. It varies, like sometimes it's temperamental and it just doesn't want to blend, and it takes around about 10 minutes to do, but sometimes it's very quick and easy. So there you go. That sounds like more of a, there we go. So that's what you kind of want. You want that kind of nice ice cream kind of texture like that. Right? And then we just pop it in our dish. Just a little bit more. So you've got kind of like a nice kind of almost Greek yogurt texture, but it's just absolutely lovely. It's really nice after a meal because even though our meals are kind of healthy, they tend to be overfilling, but sometimes when your dessert stomach is open, you'll have an acai bowl. There you go. You just do that. Now you get a choice of 3 to 4 toppings in our acai bowl. So I've chosen some strawberries. So we did some freshly cut strawberries just from our fridge there, and you just sprinkle on top. You can make it as pretty as you want, you can make it as sloppy as you want, or you can just be really creative and add everything. I'm adding beef pollen to mine as well. Beef pollen is known to have like loads and loads of benefits. It's really good for you. It's if it's locally sourced, it's been known to be good for hay fever during the hay fever season because it's pollinated by the bees in the area, so you're less likely to have hay fever symptoms. So beef pollen's good for that. And I'm going to use our own granola. Our granola takes 26 hours to make. We just dehydrate it overnight, and it's with almonds, sesame seeds, pumpkin seeds, a little bit of agave nectar, Himalayan pink salt, coconut, and some oats. Our oats aren't gluten-free, unfortunately, but we are trying to change that. And then you just make it as pretty as possible, and then make sure your plate is clean. Serve it with a spoon in as well, and you're done. That's our acai.